What's happening, people? Right, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you've not been before. It's a really exciting channel. We do some really crap videos usually. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to do some detailing, some proper detailing. They don't call it valeting anymore, it's always detailing. So we are going to do some Claybarring. Let's focus that. Alright, so first, bad boy classics. Only bad boys. It says make sure the car is clean. So first, let's wash the car. I mean, I say let's wash the car, but what I mean is let's get the car washed, which is much easier. Let's let this guy go first to wash a car. Hey, look, a city bug. Right, so as you can see now, it is nice and clean. Represent. And for £3.50, I've not asked them to dry it because I'm going to wet it again. So let's crack on. Right, I'm going to talk about this as though I know what I'm doing, but I've never done this before. But I've seen people do it on YouTube, so obviously I'm an expert. Now what you're going to need is your mum's best pan. I'm going to use this stuff as Claybar lubricant. And then we're going to open that, which I don't. Try not to drop it on the floor and get it full of stones. Oh, it's got another wrap around it. In other news, I don't know if you remember, but I did a video of a van which ran away on its own oil. Well, we fixed that. We fixed it with a new van. So anyway, let's get on with this. I've got sellotape around it and everything. It's proper child-proof, this shit. I'm gonna have to put phone down. Right, well that was hard enough to get into, but we're there now, and from everything I've seen on this, you managed to sort of make it into a burger. So we're going to do the classic to start off with. We'll do the right hand side with it, and then leave the other side and see if we can see any difference or if I'm just wasting my time. So let's give that a go. I think this is right. Right, so let's, moment of truth, soapy water on the bonnet, and fucking hell, that sticks harder than I thought it was gonna. And this is a car that's just been washed. Oh. Well, that seems to be doing something. Now I'm gonna carry on doing this, straight lines, as I've seen on YouTube. And I'll do half of it and then I'll start recording again. Right, this is what's coming off it just after. I mean, this car's never been done since I've owned it, and I don't know if it's ever been done. But that's the sort of dirt that's coming off it immediately. You know, well, this is a clean bit. Right, should be a bit flatter than that, but let's just show you. And this is a car that's just been washed. And the place that washed it, I mean, they do a pretty good job. But look at that. Quite satisfying, really. Right, so we've done half at bonnet and just keeping it wet. And then you don't have to press particularly hard, actually. So now we'll get some of the finest quality microfiber cloths, and then we'll dry it and see if it looks any different to the other side. I mean, you can tell which bit's been done because that's nice and smooth, and if you listen, just get a bit more water. And no, that's not been done. Right, so where we're up to is I've done the bonnet, and in person you can tell the difference, but it's hard to see it on here, so I'm going to try doing the boot to see if that shows it up. It's not a difference as much as if you're going to mop it, but we weren't expecting that, so let's try this. Now, I don't know if anyone remembers as well, represent. Need a bit more water than that. We'll do this side this time. And straight lines, and if you can hear it, you can actually hear the dirt. Now also, I don't know if anyone remembers, but there was actually a song about doing Claybarring. Clay. 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 I don't know if anyone can see the colour of that there. Let's get our high quality cloth. Now let's dry it. And I mean, it's still got like water on it, but it's not fully dried, but can you see the difference in colour at all? It's not that apparent, but you know, you can see it. Anyway, let's do the other side. Now, I'm not sure if you meant to, but I've done the windscreen as well, so maybe I can see where I'm going better. And now it's starting to rain, so at least I don't have to rinse it off, it'll do it itself. My verdict on this, just as a quick job, is that you can tell the difference. It does pull shit out the paint. Quite satisfying to do. But I mean, can you tell the difference to look at it? I mean, alright, it's got watermarks all over it now. It's smoother, definitely smoother to feel it, a lot smoother. And that seems to be the main difference. There's a lot of watermarks here that when I've wiped it off, it's been not things. So I'm just going to go over that a little bit. And I'm going to leave it at that for now, because I don't fancy getting piss wet through. And another thing is, I mean, it's not got any protection on this, it's just been smoothed with this bar of clay, and we've sort of got some beading beads, not quite, but it's not, if you look at it on where I've not done it, it's sort of sitting a lot flatter. Right, so as you can see, as with anything, when I try and do something, it always starts to rain, which is exactly what it's done. But just look at how the water's sitting on that now. If you compare it to the roof. I mean, the water's also sitting on the roof, but it's not sort of running off the roof. So I think that's just because the paint's smoother. So yeah.